Hi everyone, welcome back to Everything Data Analytics and also welcome back to this Excel mastery training. So today we are going to move into something very powerful, and that is one of the most powerful tools in Excel, which is pivot table. So this is what we are going to be doing today. Like I said yesterday training, I said that we are going to start power pivot table. So pivot table are one of Excel most powerful tools. They let you summarize large data in seconds without even writing any complex or formula. So today here we learn how to create pivot table and how to summarize total as average. So that is what we are going to be learning today. So now let me go into the Excel so that we can start. Remember yesterday I talked about, remember our what we started yesterday on this particular data, on this particular what's it called, data. So we were talking on this particular analysis. We said we want to know the no the what's it called, the project manager. The aim of this is to know the project manager that are performing very well in this data. We want to know. So how do we do that? First I want to remove the total, or what's it called, the total row that we activated yesterday. So now go to your, click on your data, go to table design, then uncheck the total, or the total, or what's it called, that we activated yesterday. So now the next thing now is to load this into Power Query, into I say Power Query editor. I want to know the number of analysts, the number of project manager, not the number of project manager. Now I want to know the project manager that is performing very well in this particular project, because you said there are six, or there are several projects. How many projects we have? We have 10 projects and we have six project manager. We have six project manager and we want to know how many manager, which project manager is actually performing well. That is our aim. So we have the project name, that which is the project code, I assume, the industry of each of these project, the project cost, the project manager, the number of project manager per project, and also the project value. So I don't think we need this project value because it's still the same thing as, okay, it's not the same thing, so we need this. Okay, the project value is the project in each of these, or the project value per PM. Yes, project value per project manager. So the project cost per project manager. So now let's introduce our pivot table. How do we go to pivot table? So now go to, click on your data table, any of where in the table, then go to insert, then go to pivot table. So we have recommended pivot table. If you click on the recommended pivot table, it will give you different, you can see now, and it's easier. It give you, you can make use of it. You can make use of it. If I click on the recommended, you can click on different recommended pivot table. So if like this now, the first recommended now is giving us this, the banking in row and the sum of the project for each of these. But we remember our aim is our project manager. We want to know, you can see different recommendation, different recommendation. That is what we are seeing, different recommendation. So it's actually good also to use the recommended pivot table. So in this, I'm going to use the recommended pivot table. In this particular tutorial, I'm going to use the recommended pivot table. So this recommended pivot table, it has recommended this for me, this thing. So now it's for me to now check, what do I want, what do I want to achieve, what do I want to achieve there. So now the next thing is, I'm going to check each of the recommended pivot table. Since I want to know the project number of which of the project manager that is performing very well, that's what I want to know. So now I will just check. This one is not what I want. I will keep checking. So let's check this. So this one is giving me the name of the project manager and the sum of project manager per project. So you can decide to click this. You see now, once I click it, it introduce another sheet for me. You can rename this as analysis of pivot. So now project per this thing, this is not even what I want. This is not what I want. So you have different way to actually do that. So now I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to start again. I don't want this. So again, insert my pivot table. Like I said today, what we need to do is I'm going to be using recommended pivot table. So by next week, we are going to start pivot table analysis. Like we want to know. So now let me check another. Okay, yes, this is it. Project, sum of project value per, yes, this is the project manager. This is the sum of project or value per PM. This is what you need. So click OK. So now pivot table, we have this now. It's recommended this for us. This is not what we choose ourselves. This is pivot table recommended it and we choose this. We didn't start. You know, you can actually start from beginning. You can start from beginning. So this is what pivot table recommended for us. So now let's assume I want to create this type of thing my home. I want to create it myself. So how do we do that? Go back to the data, go back to your main data, then click on insert again, then click on pivot table. Just don't, now this time around we are not clicking recommended, we click on pivot table and it's giving us this. So now if you want to put it in the new sheet, you can click OK. But if you don't want to put it in a new sheet, now I don't want to put it in a new sheet, I want to put it in the existing sheet that I was using before. I will click this existing sheet, then go to my existing sheet still. Then I will just click this, click on anywhere in this existing sheet. So I want to click that. Why is it not clicking? Okay, now. So now you know, remember this is the recommended one. Now we want to start our own ourselves. So if you click on the recommended one, you see where it is. No, we want to start this afresh by ourselves. We want to start this afresh by ourselves. So now our, oh, we need to drag our, we have this pivot table feed. This is where all the column in your data are. This is, you can see these are the column in that particular data that you want, that you are using pivot table on. These are all the column. Then we have the feed. We have the filter feed, we have the column, we have the rows, we have the values, and each of these has its own meaning. So I'm going to start with the row. The rows is where, for rows you are going to be using just the horizontal, the text. Rows accept text. Column also accept text and value, but what you need column most, what you are going to be using value is for, is you are going to be making use of value. You are going to making use of number for, or for value. So now I'm going to drag the project manager. I'm going to drag it to this place. So you just click on it, your down key, then with your cursor, then you bring it here. So now assuming that I don't want to drag it, I just did this. By default I'm using SN365, and by default it take it to the right feed. It take it to the right feed, which is this row. Now my project value per PM, that's what I need. I'm going to put it here. You see now, or you drag it also and put it. You see the sum of project value per PM. Now from here now, you can actually change this to the currency you want. So let's say I want to change it to dollar. So I will just come right here, highlight all of this, go to O, then change this to dollar. Then I will just, you can remove the, or what's it called, the decimal place. I've taught us that. So now I've changed it to dollar. Now you can see now from here we can see which of this project manager is performing very well from this thing that we've done. we can see the project manager that is performing very well. So now we can actually by sort what is it called, the highest number. So I'm just going to value filter, not value filter. So let me click this. Let me see. Okay, yes, I'm going to click this project value column. Then I will right click it, sort from largest to smallest. I want to sort from largest to smallest. You can see from here that this particular project, this particular person, this Sanjana Kapoor, actually has the highest value. You see now, it has the highest value. That is, it has this highest project value, and it's the most performing project manager. From this we can see, we can actually give the insight, the person that has the most performing project manager, and also the person that has the least project manager. Rahul Kumar has the least project manager, and we know the total project cost from here. You see the power of pivot table. You see how what's it called, how powerful pivot table is. Again, you can also check, what other thing can you check here? Maybe I want to check the number of industry per each project. I want to know the number of industry per issue project. I will just put, if I put this here, you can see now this one ask 6 industry. This one is not supposed to be counting. We'll talk more on this on the, let me just return this. We'll talk more on this. I just want to introduce us to project, to pivot table today. Just this is just basic introduction of pivot table. By next week we will go deeper into pivot table, and also make sure you practice this. Let's continue to learn together. Let's continue to grow together. And also don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you like this video, like, subscribe, also share. Bye.